Greetings, everybody. It has been a while, and it is time to do one of these and catch up on a lot of things. Boy, you look over the recent years in terms of between the trading market days, the trading the cues, the inner circle, the blogging of every trade and every day for several years, the MF Global, the book. And here we are in August of 2014, and yet once again I am looking to reach out as we ramp up the intensity at this level. And those of you who have followed Twitter probably have noticed a call for a trader to work alongside of me. This is different than the Jelly program. The Jelly program is intended to help those who are independent traders trading on their own, to the extent that that can help them, another tool for them, if you will, as they further their careers, something that continues very strongly, and very proud of what we've done and the feedback that we have had. But this is a different effort. This is a trading business, someone to trade alongside of me who has traded significant size in the past, or who feels he or she has the ability, the proven ability to trade size. And by size, I mean several hundred ES contracts. I am finding at this point my focus is a little bit too divided, as tends to happen with those of us that are in certain positions in the industry, also involved in non-market activities, and that is taking up too much of my time for the moment, but it's something that I cannot abandon. I would be foolish not to. It provides a wonderfully consistent executive income stream, and as I've said before, and as I've said in the book, certainly encourage all traders, if they have the ability, the capability, the opportunity to have a continuing annuity revenue stream, please consider doing that as it supplements your trading. So that is where I'm at. So I have a call for a trader out there. I've gotten several responses. Again, those that are interested, this would be, again, different from the Jelly program. Jelly program, again, is designed to assist independent traders. This is a separate effort, a separate business. Along those lines, what is going on here? A lot of changes. I have always been one to need to refresh, need to work on my game. As in sports, your trading results is only as good as your last trade and your next trade. Actually, it's more your next trade because it has nothing to do with your last trade. And even at my level, I have to work on my game. There are some things that I am not pleased with at my end, primarily focus, and that's something I'm working diligently on. Thus the call for a trader to work alongside of me. The passion is there, the intensity is there. You may notice a little bit of a different backdrop if you're familiar with these videos. Some new furniture in the back, new cabinet top. The picture that I posted on Twitter recently of my new office view was a little tongue-in-cheek, because I will show you a picture shortly, or maybe put it in the post along with the video here. I now have a wonderful beach mural in my office, which looks like I am just steps from the beach. And although I am just a mile or so from the real beach here in wonderful Cape Cod, it is a beautiful scene. And I think what I'll do is I'll snap a picture and I'll put it in the post as well. So along the lines of what can we do to continue to help each other in this vast audience of sorts, and I came up with an idea that I thought people might be interested in. And the spirit of this is to encourage, incent those of us to be on the best game we can be, especially as the market opportunities are really opening up. VIX ending at 17, even though the market came off the midday lows today, it's still got some work to do. And in any event, we're likely going to see volatility for some time, which is a good thing for those of us that benefit from taking advantage of the other side of emotion, and people that are looking to sell or buy, unfortunately for them, at the wrong times. We can be there on the other side to take that trade and to take that opportunity, to take risk off their hands and place it in ours with a purpose of profiting and creating value. So Along that route, what I would challenge everybody to do who's a trader is each week, I want you to focus on generating that best trade sequence possible. I don't care if you're a scalper, I don't care if you're a swing trader. I would like you to focus going into Monday on creating that best trade sequence ever. In a Jelly program, we call them PJO, Prime Jelly Opportunities, outliers, that one trade that you're after. And you know, those that know this business know it's those one or two a day or one or two a week. And I want you to document that trade sequence and provide me proof of that trade sequence, okay? Hiding any account names, but I am going to have a record of sort, however you want to do that. You want to black things out, you want to snag it, you want to give me a picture of the chart, but I do need to see the trading record with your name on it, okay? You can black everything else out. And what I will do is at the end of each week, I will do two things. I will, one, share what I feel my best sequence was of the week, and I will look at those that have submitted, and we're going to see how this goes for the first week or so. But I will personally review each of the sequences that come into me, and that one which I feel has the best combination, the closest to perfection, knowing there's no such thing in this business, in terms of trade size and price and triggers and exits. All of those components have to be in play. Okay, so I would like for you to use that goal as an incentive for the coming week, and the one that I feel is most or best typifies a perfect sequence, considering all things that I see. I will give that person the free webinar package of the educational material that we do for the Jelly program. I'm trying to look for continued ways to incent people, including myself. So I said I'm going to do two things, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick the best sequence. Okay, you get a Jelly webinar program. I'm also going to post my best sequence of the week. Okay, and again, that has to be in terms of size. That has to be in terms of entry, exit, trigger, explaining kind of what I did. Okay, a little bit of a different take than the blow-by-blow, day-by-day log we did in 08, 09, etc. But this is also going to motivate myself to make sure that I'm trading at an optimal level. It only takes that one trade. You know, you may scalp all day long, or I may provide liquidity at times, or look for wholesale opportunities to create value. And I had 30 some sequences today. That's not what this is about. This is about, still, among those 30 sequences, about finding and optimizing that one trade. Okay, so I'd like to see the record. Now I need to see the whole day in terms of the documentation, not necessarily documenting or showing on charts the trade sequence and everything, or all the sequences like that. But I do need to see the day's record, and I say that because it's very easy to basically, you know, buy as the market's starting to tank, right? And then it tanks, you know, 10 points, and you're getting out of it, and then you're getting back in, and then you write that back up. Okay, that might look like an optimal sequence, but obviously it's not. So I need to see the context of the whole day. Okay. And I've been doing this business long enough that I can kind of figure out if someone's trying to put something over on me. And I'll be the final judge and arbiter of all this stuff. So I want to have some fun with this. I want to have some fun with this for myself and for you folks. So the goal, again, going into this week and every week, you know, so long as we do this, might do this for 1 week, might do it for 52, who knows, is to find that optimal trading sequence. My hope is that this will make you focus at your end. Those of you who don't have the webinar package, great. If those of you who want to submit it and already have the webinar package, please do so anyway. I'll find something. I'll find something. Maybe I'll post it. I'll post it with your name if you want. Give you a little kudos. And we'll figure out something. We'll figure out something. You will get something. Okay. I am a man of my word. I have a lot of failures. I am a man of my word, though. So I'm going to go into this week doing that. There's a lot of things I know I can tighten up. I traded the last couple of days fairly well, but my sizing, you know, wasn't as it should have been. And then Wednesday, I got to tell you about Wednesday, which is this is, you know, you do this market long enough and everything happens. This has never happened to me. Now, people in the last Jelly program will remember that one time I forgot I had an order queued up, and it like ticked, it entered, or yeah, I guess it entered at the top. It was a fade. It was just, I forgot I had it in there. It entered at the top, and it was a nice trade and all that. Well, lo and behold, the exact opposite thing had happened on Wednesday, where I was trading in the morning at my home office, my home trading office here, and I had to go to be at this other effort that I'm involved in, and I couldn't even monitor the market for the whole morning, and I had, it was not a lot, but it was a 15 lot ES long entry in the dome, that I didn't know I had, and that came um, from some early morning trading where I had put an order to cover in as the market was spiking up, because you knew it was going to come down. But so I was shorting that, and I flattened that sequence out, but I never took this other cover out, and I didn't have OCO orders in, and this has never happened to me ever. So I had 15 lot in. Look at the charts here. It filled. This was on Wednesday, right? So it was Wednesday morning, the 30th. And the market opened, the market had tanked the previous afternoon, then it kind of opened up, and it wasn't sustainable. All the signs were looking the other way, but I couldn't be here for that. So I got some shorts off in the morning, but what do I do is I think it was like 68.75. It was a cover from above 70. And so that entry ticked while I was unaware of the market, as the market was falling down toward 60. Okay. So the first opportunity I had to monitor the market was around the midday hour, 11:30, 12, and I'm looking at the market, and I knew it was going to come in, but I didn't realize it was going to come in that much. But that's beside the point. I just wasn't trading, although I guess I was, because I had a position on. Anyway, 10 points on a 15 lot. Now that's not a big deal for me. It's not a lot of money, but the purpose is, or the point is that it's unacceptable. And I was not a happy camper on Wednesday. And I made some decisions Wednesday night. In fact, I reached out to a few people. Reached out to a good trader, Greg, California. Thank you again for that chat. And that bothered me so much that I could be that complacent to do that. So what did I do, by the way? As the market started, obviously it was downtrending, and all the key supports have been broken. So I wasn't going to do anything stupid. So as I was watching the market, actually it was under 60. So I'm long 68 and 77.5, and it's 59ish, right? So 10 points. And so if I hadn't had any position on, my one error was I should have added, because you should always trade any position or trade the market as if you have no position in the market. But I was a little bit skewed and shocked by the fact that I had that in there. So I did not buy the early dips when I was able to see the market, which I would normally do. But as the market started coming back up above 60, I was able to get out of the position, 5 lot. Again, not a big deal for me, but I was not pleased. Not a big deal financially, but a big deal in terms of complacency. So I had to take a hard look at myself Wednesday night, and went off Cape and reached out to a few folks. What happened with me is that I happen to have the two best trading days of the year, on Thursday and Friday. Now yes, the market was very conducive to that. I admit that, but it basically required me to ramp up the focus. And if you were not focused in the last 2 days, by the way, you would have gotten killed. I've always said there's a very fine line. There's a razor thin line between extreme mediocrity, scratch trading, and losing trading, and magnificent success. There is such a fine line, and I find myself on both sides of that line. And the key is that when you're on the right side of the line, you push it, you maximize it, and you give it all you got. When you're on the wrong side of the line, for whatever reason, health, focus, multiple businesses, market not doing what you think it normally does, or not in line with you, you back off, plateau, have your earnings flat for a while, maybe slight equity drawdowns. That's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right. And then when the market, turns up, and you turn up, and sync with the market, then you push the accelerator. I can't impress that enough. And if you get nothing out of the book at all, that's the point. That's the point. It was not a look what Don does. It's about the window of opportunity that you get in this life, and in this business, certainly. And when that opportunity is there, you go for it, right? No regrets, you go for it. So, as the market's going to start opening up here, we're going to have a lot of opportunities. So again, part of what I'm trying to do is certainly motivate myself, be sharp, keep that focus there, kind of play a little game here. Okay, is this the sequence? Let me make sure I do it right, and reach out to you folks. Win-win. Doesn't cost anybody anything, and hopefully it benefits everybody. benefits you in your own trading, even if you don't get anything out of the best sequence, or you get that as well. So again, I'm always looking to do win-win activities. Again, if you're interested in trading heavy lots aside of me, email me, don@donmillereducation.com. I'm really looking to ramp things up, and I'm going to have some fun with this. Looking forward to maybe doing another Trading After Dark or two. I've gotten some comments on Twitter on that, tradingafterdark.net. If you have not visited that site, I haven't done one in a while, but please, it is intended not to teach certainly, but to give you a look into how a professional trader trades. Okay. And speaking of Twitter, if you're not following me, it's Miller Don, MILLERDON, at Miller Don, and I'm doing more posts on that these days. So the blog is great, but I can do stuff live and get some nice snippets out there via Twitter, please. So please consider that. That's what we're doing. Think about the incentive. Think about the trade of the week, the model trade. Have a great weekend, and we'll be in touch a lot more going forward. Take care.